My neighbor built a fence 6 inches onto my property. I asked him to move it. He sued me for harassment. I countersued. 4 years later, the court didn't just give me his 6 inches, they gave me his driveway. I am a reasonable person. I never wanted anything from my neighbor except for him to give me his 6 inches. I own a post hole digger. I would have helped. This did not have to go the way it went. His name is Ron. He moved in next door and immediately began home improvement projects executed with great confidence and very little accuracy. Then, 2 years in, he built a fence. Nice fence, well built, except it ran 6 inches past our shared property line onto mine. I confirmed it twice with a tape measure before saying anything. I knocked on his door, friendly, survey documents in hand, tape measure so we could look together. Ron told me I was misreading the survey and closed the door. I sent a certified letter. Polite, just the facts, copy of the survey included. 3 weeks later, Ron filed a harassment claim against me. I stood in my driveway, holding the summons for a long time. My lawyer read the filing and the survey and said, "He does no surveys or legal documents, correct?" Discovery revealed that Ron had received the same survey at the time of his own home purchase. He had documentation of the property line before he built the fence. His contractor had flagged the placement during the build. Ron told him to continue anyway. He knew, he built it anyway and then sued me for noticing. Ron represented himself for the first 2 days of trial, which his eventual lawyer visibly suffered through. His position was that the survey was wrong, the fence looked right, and I'd been difficult from the start. When my lawyer asked him to identify a single instance of my harassment, he described the Sunday I came over with a tape measure and offered to help. The judge noted it. Here's where the driveway comes in. The court-ordered survey revealed that a portion of Ron's driveway crossed the lot line onto my property, a dormant technicality sitting under Ron's car for years, entirely unrelated to my complaint. My lawyer didn't bring it up. The survey did. The judge ruled in my favor on the fence. Ron was ordered to move it at his own expense and pay my legal fees. Then she addressed the driveway, measured, precise, devastating, and explained that the encroaching portion defaulted to my title. I own part of Ron's driveway. We've since reached an agreement where he pays me an annual sum to keep using it, because I was never trying to take his driveway. But the agreement exists. If Ron gets unreasonable, I have paperwork. The fence was moved on day 58. Ron didn't look at my house once the entire time. I still keep the tape measure by the front door. My friends think it's petty. I think it's just good sense.